show.
Hi everyone, this is John and
Alicia.
And we are going to talk today about Stephen King's The Dark Tower Book 1, The Gunslinger, right after this. All right, so we are back. As most people may know or not know by now, we are reading Stephen King in chronological order, except we went out of order a little bit with 11/22/63, which nobody finished. So,
although it's my favorite so far.
Yeah, and I am 58% through.
It's a long book.
It's a really long book. So today we're going to talk about the next book in our series, which is The Dark Tower Book 1, which Alicia and I have done before. So, full disclosure, Alicia did not read the book this time, but she knows enough about it to...
I did do a summary.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
I refreshed my
Oh, there you
knowledge.
go. All right, so what are your feelings on this one, Alicia?
Okay, so this book is weird.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Roland just he just pulls. I mean,
Yeah,
he has a lot of sex in this book.
he does. Yeah, he's getting a lot.
For not being a romance novel, and it's all weird.
It's very strange. So the one thing I think Stephen King does a good job of in this book is world building.
Yeah, I'll agree.
So it's very strangely for a Stephen King book, especially as we've progressed as far as we have, there's not a ton of character development.
No. This book, so since we've read the first 3 Dark Tower, 3? We were on 3, right? The old weird train that talks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No. Anyway, this one definitely feels like a prologue to everything else. And yeah, it feels like a fever dream.
It's a weird book. I don't hate the book. The first line is like an epic first line of a novel. It's like a Tale of Two Cities line.
It was the best of times.
It is. It's like, the myth.
What is the first?
So it's the myth. Hold on, I'll pull it up because it's the thing that I always relate to. So the man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed. It's a good first line of a book.
The strongest point of the book.
You're probably not wrong. As we're getting it, like it's interesting in this progression of Stephen King as we're starting to get into better books or better writing, I should say. Like some of the books have been pretty good so far, but we're getting into better writing. But this one's weird. It's a weird one. It's again, I don't know the full kind of thought process that he had when he was writing the Dark Tower series because it spans out over 20 some years. It's a strange one. At least it didn't George Martin this. So
because he did eventually finish the Dark Tower series, right?
I mean, kind of. He's written. So there's 7 Dark Tower books. Then there's like a 3A, and recently he wrote another 4A or 5A book that kind of blends into the series a little bit. It's a weird.
I wonder if it's just like if this is his passion project. Like these are the ones that are like his little babies.
It definitely is, and I don't know why he gave up the movie credits because that movie's a bag of shit. And the movie goes across. It would have been one thing if they were going to do 7 movies and go Harry Potter style without the trans hatred.
Oh no! Wait, did this end up being like it was another?
The Dark Tower movie goes across like 3 or 4 of the books.
Oh.
It's bizarre.
I never saw it. I mean, I love Idris Elba.
Who doesn't? He's going to be James Bond.
I might actually watch a James Bond movie.
Seriously, you and me both. So, yeah. The book's okay. I don't hate the book.
Yeah.
I don't love the book.
The boy in the book upsets me.
Yeah, he's going to show up a lot. In a lot of different
like,
stories, too. He shows up in different books.
Like, because I was reading the summary, right? And it was bringing back memories of having read this, 3 years ago?
2 or 3 years ago, probably.
Because we were in Center City.
Yes.
Wow, was that closer to 4 years ago?
2017, 2018. Could be. Yeah, we were in Fishtown for 3 years. So, yeah. Crazy.
But like, so listening to the summary to refresh my memories of this book, the fact that like he attaches to that boy so quickly.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, oh, he now is like my responsibility. I'm like, you've known this kid for 12 hours.
Yeah, and he has really no allegiance to anyone else.
Yeah.
Although he does have like this weird father relationship that he talks about a lot. So it's like
daddy issues.
Yeah, so that's probably showing up there as well.
I realized Stephen King did.
What?
So Caleb talks about this all the time with his artwork. How like there's two approaches, and one is you work on something until it's perfect, and the other thing is you just keep making them, and you make them at volume, however they turn out, and eventually you get better.
Yeah, this is the L. Ron Hubbard method. Anything that he did was a first draft. He never had an editor. He wrote thousands of books with no editing, obviously.
I think I could only do first drafts. I think I'd be bored. I'd be like, all right, editor.
I agree completely.
Do with this as you will.
You can change it. If
you can rewrite it.
I'm done with this.
Here's my ideas.
Yeah, this is what I came up with. So I wouldn't not recommend this because I think as the series goes on, the books do get interesting, the characters get more interesting. But the first couple books are a little bit weird. So,
better than Carrie.
Yeah, it's better than Carrie. I mean, I wholeheartedly agree with that. So at some point we will finish 11/22/63. Next week we will do the book review for Dune.
I finished that yesterday.
Oh, that's awesome. I still have a very small piece of that left. But
I actually was a little late walking in here because I had like 2 minutes left, and I was like,
"That's another long one."
Gonna sit in my car and finish this.
So we'll do that, and then in 2 weeks we are doing Traction as part of our business book club. So you can join in for any of those if you go to our website at academy.bitesizedigital.com. And if you would like to join us on a cruise at some point, we do company cruises. So jump in and join us. Come on our cruise.
We will have book clubs on the cruise.
We will.
That we may or may not ever post.
We might finish 11/22/63 on our May cruise. So who knows? Going on a cruise in May if you'd like to join us.
11/22/63
on our December cruise.
When it is supposed to be read in order.
Yes, we might finish it on 11/22/22. Who knows? So, all right. So thanks everyone for checking this out. Again, on January 28th of this year, we're doing Traction. On January 21st, we are doing Dune. So we'll see you guys then. Again, as always, if you DM us on any of our social media at Bite Size Social, we will send you a copy of the book, first person. So we'll talk to you soon, and thanks everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye.